Hi, I'm Dr. Olivia Joseph, co-founder of the Chiropractic Wellness Connection. Today, I want to teach you the basic rules and principles to healthy nutrition. Now, these rules apply regardless of what type of diet you're on. If I can teach you the basic rules to follow, then you can apply them whether you're gluten-free, paleo, vegetarian, vegan, whatever type of diet you're on. So let's start with rule number 1. Be sure to eat every 2 to 4 hours. Now, 4 is the magic number. It's okay if you don't eat every 2 hours, but do not go more than 4 hours without eating. Blood sugar levels cannot stay stable for more than 4 hours. Now, the reason it's so important for you to have stable blood sugar levels is when your blood sugar's stable, your body can make muscle and burn fat. When your blood sugar is stable, you have energy during the day and you sleep better at night. It helps with attention, focus, and also weight loss. So keeping your blood sugar levels stable is essential. Rule number 2, most people don't know about, and that's every single time you eat, you want to make sure you have a protein to balance your carbohydrate. Now, if you're confused as to what foods are lean protein foods or what foods are healthy complex carbohydrates, do not worry. Every one of my menus and shopping lists, which we have provided for you, have listed what are healthy protein foods and what are healthy complex carbohydrates. And I'm going to share some examples with you on this video. So let me give you an example. If you wake up in the morning and you eat a breakfast that has healthy carbohydrates, such as a bowl of fruit, your blood sugar is still going to go up and down. Now, if you eat a donut for breakfast, your blood sugar is going to go up really high and then it's going to dip down really low. But we don't want either of those things to happen. We want your blood sugar to be completely stable for up to 4 hours. Now, let's say you took that bowl of fruit and you put it in the blender with a healthy plant-based protein powder and you blended it up. You would have a protein and a carb together, and that would keep your blood sugar levels stable for up to 4 hours. Then you're not gonna have that dip in energy where you're hungry or you're craving sugar or you're craving caffeine. Sound familiar? If those things are happening to you, you do not have stable blood sugar. If you're having a difficult time losing weight, your blood sugar probably isn't stable, and therefore your body's having a hard time making muscle, burning fat. So it's very important that we take a protein and complex carbohydrate, put it together every 2 to 4 hours. So the next rule is add vegetables to as many meals as possible. I want you eating as much whole food as possible, which is vegetables and fruits. But you have to remember that a fruit is a carbohydrate, and because of that, should be paired with a protein. Where vegetables you can eat all day long, you're not limited to how many vegetables you can eat. So one easy way to get vegetables into your breakfast is to have a smoothie and just throw a handful of spinach or kale in your smoothie, blend it up. I know some of you are thinking, gross, I'm not gonna do that. But I promise you, if you try it, you cannot taste baby spinach or kale in a smoothie. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get lots of vitamins and fiber in your breakfast by doing that, which is gonna make you feel full and satisfied much, much longer. I would also urge you to set a goal to add vegetables to lunch and dinner every single day. You're gonna be getting at least 3 servings of veggies in your diet daily just by doing that. Now, all of these principles are more effective when you drink enough water. If you are not drinking enough water, you're still gonna be tired, you're still gonna be hungry, you're still gonna have cravings, and you're still gonna be unable to lose weight or have a really slow metabolism. So be sure you're drinking half your body weight in ounces of water. If that sounds scary to you, I want you to think about what your ideal weight goal is and take half of that as your starting point. Now, you can put lemon in your water. I encourage you to do that. You can even flavor and sweeten your water with some liquid flavored stevia. But if you are drinking water that has artificial coloring or artificial sweeteners, that is a toxin. It's going to make you have cravings, especially for sugar. It's going to affect your metabolism. It's going to cause weight gain and keep you from losing weight. So no artificial coloring, no artificial sweeteners. I'm talking about water, and tea is also acceptable. So if you follow these basic nutrition principles, regardless of what type of diet you follow, you're going to feel great and you're going to see results. So let me give you some examples of proteins, carbs, and foods that have both. So some good protein foods that are lean are things like chicken, fish, turkey, even lean pork and grass-fed beef. Some good carbohydrate options are fruit. Fruit is your best carbohydrate. Brown rice, quinoa, sweet potatoes. So those are good complex carbohydrate options. Now, there are several categories of foods that have both protein and carbs. Nuts are a great example of this. So a handful of raw nuts will keep your blood sugar stable for up to 4 hours because nuts have protein, carbs, fat, and fiber. But a big mistake I see people making is they take nuts and they eat it with fruit, or they take a nut butter that's sweetened and they put it on fruit. Now, if you're very physically active, if your work is very manual labor, you might be able to tolerate those extra carbohydrates. If you're an athlete, you might be able to eat those extra carbohydrates. But if you're sedentary, if you're tired, if you can't lose weight, you cannot carb load like that because you're not spending the energy that you're eating. So it's very important that we keep blood sugar levels stable and that we drink enough water. Now, vegetables are free. You could eat as many vegetables as you want, but corn and potatoes are not veggies, they're starches or carbohydrates. So make sure you're following those rules or principles appropriately. And if you have any question, just reference our menus and shopping lists. We have broken it all down for you. So when you follow these rules, you get great results. You have great energy, great sleep. Your cravings and hunger go away, and you're increasing your metabolism. Thank you.